Here we are in downtown Nome. It's about almost 5 o'clock. First guy's supposed to be coming in around 7. Here's Front Street. And over here we have a little cafe there. It's called a Glue Pot. They sell ice cream, soft ice cream and stuff like that. Okay, panning down here. NBC and ABC are all getting all set up. There's Sharon. Getting in the middle of everything, standing by Evid. There's a cameraman in there. This is what gets your pictures coming in as he's first coming across the trail. He's getting himself all geared up. Okay, coming down this way, we've got more television crews. We set up taking pictures. I'm walking in the middle of the street here, lucky I don't get hit. Okay. There's another crew, TV crew getting ready to go. And here it is, folks.
The TV station, they're videoing us, we're videoing them.
Here's the last great race, 97. There's the famous Burl Arches. And that is the end of the Ididarod Trail right there, guys.
Look at all these other people setting up for the TVs.
TV crews, news crews, what do we got over here?
Cherry picker?
There's a lone news reporter. Nobody's here yet, but they're ready to say something. Haha, I love it. And this is the City of Nome City Hall. Pretty good sized building. They've got the senior center there. And let me take a picture down the aisle here. And this is all of Front Street. That building over there is a native community, the native corporation. I forget the name of it right now, but they have a wooden polar bear carved out in the front of it. It's one of the newest buildings on Front Street right now. Okay, we're going to shut it down for now and come back to you guys a little later. From Nome, Alaska, the end of the Ididarod.
So now we're recording here down on Front Street, and people are kind of standing around and all, but it'll be a couple hours probably before anybody comes in. You can see that this is a busy intersection. Right up there is one of those, I think it's a microwave tower. It's going to transmit this live on television. And then right over here I'm standing in front of the Golden Nugget, the Nugget Inn. Excuse me, the Nugget Inn. Okay. And, oh, and there's Bob Peak standing out here on the street. Hi, Mr. Peak.
How you doing?
What are you doing down here in Nome?
Waiting for the first guy to come in.
Oh, okay. Now, okay. And we also have here now, whoa, the police security. They're starting to fill up the area because I guess it gets a little while. Now, in that corner down there is the Polaris bar. That's the bar that Olga, Sandy is her daughter, and those are the people we're staying with. She manages that. It's a bar, liquor store, and a hotel. Okay, here we are again. I'm going to just stand around the corner here and video what's happening. Not too much now. Clarence Hoff, who came down with us, he's coming this direction. He's going to meet us on the corner here. And he's coming this way. He went to the grocery store to buy some shoelaces. Broke the shoelaces this morning. So we'll kind of get him as he's coming in, and we'll just take a pan down this street here. People shopping, meeting. Okay, that house on the corner is one of the fellas in town who owns one of the ivory stores and has a lot of money, and that's a private house. That whole big thing with the tower is not a hotel or a motel or office building. It is a total private house. He sees right out into the Bering Sea because that's sort of like a little point at the end, and that's where the Bering Sea is. So that house right there is a private house. Kind of weird looking, but that's it. He probably always has a lot of guests come up to visit him. Fill it up. Okay, now we're still recording. Okay, lady that just came in here with her 2 little boys. These are, let's see, Martin Boozer's little boys just got into town here. And there is Clarence crossing the street. Okay, there's one of Martin Boozer's little boys. And his wife is going over there to the television cameras. Okay, and here comes Clarence, finding his way down here to the middle of town. I think people heard that he left safety, so they're starting to kind of gather around now, waiting.
Where you at, kids?
Here we are. How'd you do, Clarence?
Doing fine. I got a couple sets of shoestrings and I got 4 more pictures.
Okay,
Got a couple
good.
airplane pictures and a couple more recipes.
Good.
I got a blueberry recipe and a blueberry muffin recipe and something else.
Okay.
Oh, and a chowder recipe.
Okay. Let's go ahead and eat. Maybe we can
Let's
eat
do
before
that.
he comes in.
They're going to remove everyone insides on the...
Okay, it's about 10 after 6 actually. And everybody's starting to get ready. The first guy should be coming in here within a half hour or so. And you can see it starting to fill up. They got security out here. Everybody, people on the inside.
Man, they're not going to let you stay in there.
Okay, it's going to come down here. And there's the news commentators are over there. And the camera. And everything else. Looks like they're getting ready to do something here pretty soon. The place across the road is all packed up. Already filled in here. Got TV cameras. Everything.
Them will fail, but just to run that race takes a tough and a hardy breed, and a lot of work done by the dogs that run across the snow with a whistle and speed. Well, give me a team, a good lead dog, and a sled that's built so fine, and let me race those miles to know 1049. And when I get back to my home, hey, I can tell my tale. I did the Ididarod trail. I'm on the trail all alone. I'm doing fine and I'm picking up fine and I'm running on into Nome. There's no sled tracks in front of me and no one on my tail. I did the Ididarod trail. Well, give me a team and a good lead dog and a sled that's built so fine, and let me race those miles to know 1049. And when I get back to my home, hey, I can tell my tale. I did the Ididarod trail. I did the Ididarod trail. I did the Ididarod trail.
Put that on cassette.
And they can check in anytime, or check out anytime after leaving, or spending 8 hours there in White Mountain.
That's John Hamlin.
Where are they? A mile and a half away. The dogs are up there.
As far as mileage, from White Mountain to safety, it's 55 miles along the Ididarod Trail until you hit the safety checkpoint, and then from safety to Nome, it is 22 additional miles. We have a little person here at the starting line who I'd like to talk to for just a minute. Who are you?
We're filming you now.
And what are you doing here?
We're filming you.
Do you think, who are you expecting?
My dad,
Who's your dad?
Martin Boozer.
All right. Sometimes that's a dangerous question in Alaska.
What kind of a boozer?
This being the silver anniversary of the Ididarod, the first running having been in 1973, when there was the Joe Reddington Sr. and Dorothy Page, along with many others in the mushing community, they got together again and discussed the reintroduction of long-distance racing to the state of Alaska. This year, the race is being run in honor, the honorary musher is Dorothy Page, who is known as the mother of the Iditarod. She left, or was ceremonially left with Joe Reddington Sr., the father of the Iditarod, in position number 1 from the Anchorage starting line. And she was represented there, or Vaughn Page, Dorothy's husband, was represented by their granddaughter, Karen Chenol. We have a siren ringing, bad siren, and we can see lights here at the end of Front Street. That siren signifies that the musher is up off of the Bering Sea ice and is in the vicinity now of the Swanberg Dredge. That is about 1.5 miles from this location. The mushers are supporting this last great race, and we certainly especially like to thank our banner sponsors this year, the Alaska Dodge dealers, Cabela's, world's foremost outfitters, GCI, Alaska Long Distance Choice, as well as National Bank of Alaska.
Get out of this place when they get up here.
Momentarily, we will be...
There he is.
As you're taking care of your dogs here, on behalf of the city of Nome and the people here, we would certainly like to welcome you as the third-time champion of the Iditarod sled dog race. Congratulations.
Martin is thanking his dogs for doing a fine job for him.
Gonna go ahead and ask him some questions. Equipment is required to take. You go right to the point from the 25th Iditarod. You go right ahead, Laura. Do your job.
Well, from experience, this is Martin's third win of the Iditarod, and the first thing he does after kissing his wife and children is to thank his dogs. So he's thanking his dogs.
Thanking his dogs should always be number one.
Very important. He wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Okay, that's just great. And what equipment is he required to carry, Laura?
We'll be looking for a vet's diary, a sleeping bag, hand axe, snowshoes, a promotional packet, cooker, and booties.
All things that are required, all things necessary on the trail. And then he will officially declare him the winner, correct?
That's right. That's right.
Well, let's go a little closer to him as he checks the dogs. They're the ones that got him here. Laura's going to check you in officially. Sounds fine. Welcome to Nome. It's great to see you, Martin. Terrific.
Martin, on the checker, let's go check your required gear in your sled.
So many electronics.
They wired him up.
Battery packs on me. I might take off and fly straight up in the air.
Here, I'll look for the picture right now. I think it's the yellow button. Let me see the camera, Alan.
That's what I for your
Push the yellow button. Just say it. Let's see, you get a good view of it. I did it.
too, I think. That I did. But I saw two little blink alive.
Yeah, wait till they move away and you can get a picture of them. Okay?
This dog team is getting going. This dog team is looking good right now. I actually was crying in my
Okay, here's the end of the race, and there's Martin Boozer, and we'll try to zoom in on his face, and you'll see him. He's speaking here on the radio. There he is.
You gotta give people credit for trying.
He's on the radio now, and they're interviewing him.
I was lucky to have made that move and then could follow up and could make it work for the rest of the race.
Something else to you brought your dogs in here a little bit chubby.
I'll tell her because she didn't know they were going to do that, and that's important.
That's Martin Boozer right there. You can see him between those two news announcers.
Big part of the credit for that. We've been saying for years that we get especially my race a little bit heavier into the race. We just never succeeded for various reasons. We altered the training program a little bit, not so much the feeding program, but just the timing of the training program a little bit. They did go into the race heavy, a bit overweight, and probably that was a subpar performance because they were feeling too.
What they're going to do now, I guess, is put this piece thinks they're going to put a garland of flowers on him. You might want to stick around for that. Why don't you give it to me?
You arrived at one of your first rides, actually, when you were my rider from Anchorage to going towards Eagle River, and I was sure a great honor to give you a ride on my team a few years ago.
Okay, this is
I'm glad.
Well, it was
the governor talking.
It was a great honor
Martin.
to be on that sled, even though I think I was, as you said a few minutes ago, I was running a little chubby. But Martin, I also want to say that you are a great competitor. You're a great three-peat champion. And I want to congratulate you and your wonderful family because I know what an important part of the team they are. Nikolai, Roan, and Kathy. You have a wonderful team. You're Blondie and Fearless and the rest of your team, and we can't wait for you to bring them down to Juneau. We loved it a couple years back when you brought R2 down here.
Well, thank you very much, Governor. Yeah, as you well know, just like with your family, we're a very tight-knit group, and that is very important to us. And like I keep saying, I'm just glad my wife lets me go out and play in the cold a little bit. So
that's his wife, Kathy, right next to him.
Keep doing and having as much fun as we do now.
And his little boys are there too.
Martin, you're a great ambassador for Alaska, and you're a great representative of Alaska sport dog racing. And thank you so much. We're proud of you.
Thank you very much, Governor.
Get your rest. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Governor, Tony Knowles, and Martin Boozer, the 1997 Ididarod champion. 25th year, it's a great moment. Joe Runyon standing by live. We're going to get Joe's comments here. The presentation of the big check now, $50,000 from the National Bank. It's been a true pleasure to work with this gentleman on my right, Joe Runyon, for the second year in a row, and I mean that, Joe. It's been great.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, let's not forget the mushers on the trail with a big battle looming up. I got a little cheat sheet here. Don't forget Vern Halder, Bill Cotter, Raymond Brooks, Brielle Kaiser, Tim Wasmar, Charlie Golding, John Baker, Sven Ingholm there within 45 minutes of each other, going to be battling it out all night long when they leave at midnight tonight from White Mountain.
That's right, and they're all battling for 6th through 13th place. As you watch Ididarod rock and roll. That's been a clever little twist this year, hasn't it, Joe?
Yeah, hit MTV.
Yeah, MTV has hit the Ididarod. Oh, never happened to you, Joe?
Oh, hey, I tell you what, got a couple broken noses.
And there he is, Martin Boozer, the new champion, the brand new champion of the Ididarod sled dog race for the third time in his career, the 97 champion and the champion of the silver anniversary 25th Ididarod. It's got to bring him a special belt buckle or something for that, huh?
Yeah, you bet.
And of course, Blondie and Fearless there with him, two of the great lead dogs. Folks, it's been an absolute pleasure. You've been watching the Ididarod live on Alaska Superstation. A reminder to everyone that our continuing coverage will be here tonight at 10 o'clock to bring you all the information that we know, and we'll be here.
all out there somewhere. So you come on back and keep it right here, tuned to Alaska Superstation. You've been watching Ididarod 25, and it's been our pleasure to bring it to you. So long, everybody.